Welcome back. Do you have a hearing aid? It's an investment and you don't want to have to constantly replace it, right? So, proper maintenance is key. In today's Healthy Habits, Dr. Lana Joseph Ford, the founder and CEO of High Level Speech and Hearing, is here with some great tips. Welcome back, Dr. J.
Thank you so much, Malik. Good morning to you.
Good to see you. Love the hair. Looking good, my sister.
I
Really,
appreciate
really important topic that we are talking about today. Hearing aids, which is, of course, one of the big things that help combat hearing loss. But let's face it, Dr. J, they are not indestructible. What is the common way people break their hearing aids and how do they prevent breaking them?
Hmm. So I see that all the time. You wouldn't believe what people will bring to me. I've seen hearing aids that where the dog has chewed the hearing aid. Even some animals might swallow the battery, which is not good because it's toxic. But I've also seen where people have maybe run over a hearing aid with a car. So people bring their devices to me in all types of conditions. And honestly, the best thing to do to make sure that your hearing aid continues working well, to make sure that you don't break it, is to make sure you're bringing it to your audiologist or your hearing instrument specialist every 3 months for a clean and check. So that's the best way to handle it. And yes, they are not indestructible. They obviously, right? They can really endure a lot of damage and can be fixed, but they are not indestructible at all.
Which is good to note right there. Now, on the lines of cleaning your hearing aids, that's very important. How do we clean hearing aids?
Mhm. So you can clean your hearing aid by simply, there are different parts of a hearing aid device. So you can clean the microphones with an alcohol wipe, or the speaker or the part that goes inside of your ears with an alcohol wipe. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you avoid putting any type of water or liquid into the electrical components of the hearing aid device. So, inside of the hearing aid, inside of we call it the body of the hearing aid, there are electrical pieces, computer chips, and whatnot. That's the part that you want to keep protected from the alcohol or from the water or any type of wetness. And as long as you avoid that and utilize like soft brushes to get the earwax out, it should really help your hearing aid to last longer.
And when should people be cleaning these hearing aids? Daily, weekly?
hmm Yes, people should be cleaning their hearing aids, not weekly, definitely daily. I recommend cleaning it every time you take it out of your ear, because every time you put a hearing aid into your ear, you're risking the chance of it getting any type of wax on it or any type of residue, any skin, dry skin, whatever. I've seen a lot, y'all. So it's really important to make sure that you keep it clean. Your audiologist will give you extra tips or extra wax guards or filters to utilize, just different parts of the hearing aid that can be switched or changed I'll say every couple of days or every week, even every month. So it's really important to really follow the protocol that they provide you. Clean those devices every morning when you put it in, every night when you take it out. I think that's the best way to go.
And for the hearing aid wearers out there, they may be complaining that, why is my battery draining so fast? I just changed the batteries. What are some of your tips on how to prevent the battery from draining so quickly? Is it as simple as just changing the battery?
And unfortunately, it's not as simple as just changing the battery, right? So one of the things that I tell my patients all the time is before you go to sleep and put that hearing aid in your case, open up that battery door. Open up that door. The batteries are zinc air activated batteries, which means that they come with like a sticky tab on them that are different colors: orange, brown, blue. When you peel that tab off of that hearing aid device, I'm sorry, that hearing aid battery, that battery immediately starts to drain. So it's going to drain, but you want it to drain slowly. So it's really crucial to make sure that you're opening that battery door if you're not utilizing the hearing aid, so that the battery drains slowly and it'll last longer. They're supposed to last up to like 7 days, and you honestly don't want to have to change a hearing aid battery every single day or every 5 days. You want it to last really long.
Very important. And it's also important to know whether you're cleaning the hearing aid itself or cleaning the battery doors. You can use a wipe, correct? But it needs to be a specific wipe designed for hearing aids.
So I any type of alcohol wipe, as long as it's not drenched or soaked in alcohol, where that alcohol can kind of come off of that wipe and really affect the electrical components of the aid. I think as long as it's your typical alcohol wipe that you can buy at your local convenience store, just utilize it to wipe around the areas that go into your ears and avoid the electrical pieces. If as long as you're avoiding the electrical components, you should be fine.
So important. My mom used to always say, make sure a wipe isn't too juicy. So along the
Yes.
same lines is that, well, look, Dr. J, thank you for joining us this morning. And do not forget, if you have any questions about audiology or speech, Dr. J has two high-level speech and hearing locations. One is in New Orleans on Magnolia Street, and the other is in Harahan on Jefferson Highway. To set up an appointment, you can call her at 504-345-2984 or check out her website, highlevelhearingnola.com.